They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to College Station, Texas. Kyle Field, home of the 12th man and the Texas A&M Aggies. As we'll see a team from the American, the UTSA Roadrunners, taking on the 20th ranked team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Roadrunners about to kick it away and get this season started. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Texas A&M's offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go for it. He's got it, and more than enough for a first down. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw again. Trying to get behind the defense. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Reed. He'll take another shot here. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. The play action fake. Looking to the big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete. Guys, let's take a minute here and talk about Texas A&M. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
What?
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The Aggies have their offense in high gear. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. And the Aggies didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically. He's going for the goal line. And to the great place to start for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Reed. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Looking down the middle. Finds a tight end down the gut. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Keeps it on the bootleg. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong.
And he takes it in for the score. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. They'll try to get it going in the right direction this time, 2nd and long from the 19. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes a catch. 1st down and maybe a lot more. Touchdown! Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the right. He's got it. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
This defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over...
Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To throw, it's Reed. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete, and there's a good reason for that. This guy was being mugged by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And that is... They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a heat. Breaks the tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A&M comes back out with another first down. Leaves it with the back. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 to the 19. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs after the PI. We'll see if the defense can regroup and put together a stop. Texas A&M will line up with a 1st and goal. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They relentlessly moved forward. Now it's getting down to Cases, 3rd and goal. And he's on his way. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Going for the big play. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up.
Oh, he wants it all. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Well, they're not able to hook up there, but considering this guy already has 2 touchdown catches in this game, now the offensive coordinator is dialing up more passes his way, and you know the quarterback
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Texas A&M ready to go with another 1st down. Moving away from pressure. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to throw. It's Reed. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. They were on the move, but 2 straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He rifles one deep down the right side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
Finding open areas. Oh, he's got some space. And he walks his in. And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but
Touchdown, Aggie! Off play action on 1st down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. He's got it on the right. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. Fires toward the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with it.
obviously this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out getting an interception. Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. It'll be third and long. Gives it on the option. Fights off a defender. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Roadrunners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Roadrunners decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Hauls it in at the 25. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. He's looking deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Reed. He'll take another shot here. Makes the grab down the left side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Buying some time. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Get you some of that. And with that completion, now he's over 400 yards on the day. That's a really, really good game for this quarterback. He's been almost flawless.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's the handoff. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's taking the deep shot. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. This offense has to be feeling it after that last one, and they'll snap it first and 10 just outside the 20. Looking to throw on first down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Roadrunners have pushed it inside the 20. He's got it on the run. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. And the Roadrunners line it up with a 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. One more play to pad the stats. He'll set up to throw. And the pass goes incomplete, working to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it. You waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against